What is going on, everybody, and welcome to Into My GT Entertainment, and I am Joel, of course. Hope you like that new intro. But today is a day that I am giving Wasp a little bit of a transformation. So go ahead and enjoy that intro and we'll get right to it. Alright guys, so what we are doing today is actually transforming the outside look, and I kind of steered y'all a little crazy because I said some things I haven't done in a while, whatever. So what we are doing is getting Wasp some new shoes. They are in the back of the truck right now, and I am not getting rid of these at all. I love these wheels, but I wanted to at least change it up a little bit, you know. So, you know, that's what I do, right? I buy wheels and kind of go with it. They're a little different than what you see on here now. They're still black. I'll give you that clue. But the style is a little different. They're going to be rocking the Indy 500s again. So I'm going to have 285s in the front and two 305s in the rear. The only reason why I'm running the NTs on this one is because you cannot get a 315 and a Firehawk. They stop at 305 in a 20. Now in a 19 you could go to I think a 325, I should think is what it is. But you know, we'll make it work, right? We'll make it work. So I just want you to look at this right now, the way it looks. Burn it in your head. Don't cheat and go to the end of the video to see what I got. And I'll show you the boxes here in a sec. As you can see, I have them loaded in the back of the Ram right now. So we're going to go ahead and take these up to our friends at Discount Tire, and they are going to mount and balance. I have the TPS sensors in the truck, so we got that all squared away. And they even sent me some new lug nuts to go along with them. So I'm still debating if I want to use these or not. I think I might just give it a whack and see how they look. Because again, the wheel style is a little different. So we'll see how it all falls in. If I don't like the way that these look, I still have the Gorilla nuts that I have over here. Yes, that's what they're called. Right in there. So I'll use the same ones that I have on this one. So with no further ado, let's get things in the truck and let's get going. I'm excited. Are you? All right, everybody, so we are now here at Discount Tire, where I get all my tires and rims put on. I don't know if you could see it, but they are actually working on it right now. So I had to get a little further away so y'all don't get to see what it is quite yet. I want to tell you a story about these though. Let me turn on this truck real quick here. Because these wheels were forgotten about actually. They were ordered, special ordered, I guess, in February. And nothing got on my card, nothing got on anything. It was just kind of, you know, once the special order gets done, they'll go ahead and charge you, right? That type of deal. So, like I said, I was sitting around the other day, and I'd say about a month ago, right after Mustang week. And sat there and I saw that I got a charge on my account. I was like, well, what is this? So I had to go back and look it up. But yeah, it was these wheels. Like I said, it was a kind of a pleasant surprise, but unexpected surprise. I already had the money taking out of it for it, so it doesn't really, you know, that doesn't affect it. But like I said, I needed to get tires for it and whatnot, so that's a different cost on that altogether. But nevertheless, I wanted to get these wheels because they came on a special vehicle. So like I said, it's a kind of a different set. I think they're gonna look really good. So we'll see where we are with that. Like I said, they do a great job here at Discount Tire, so I don't have a problem with you know, getting them done. But like I said, once they get mounted and balanced, I'll go ahead and take them home and go put them on the car and give y'all a look. Tell me what y'all think after that. But before that, get in the comments, tell me what type of wheels you think I got before you go to the end of the video. I'm gonna drag this out. I'm not gonna let y'all see it to the end, so y'all better just watch it. Later. All right, everybody, the package is now secure in the back of the truck, and of course I got hungry and it was this in the same parking lot. Who's gonna pass that up, right? Not this guy. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and grab me something to eat, and then we're gonna get this back home, get those out, put them on the new set, and we'll see what it looks like. Y'all be nice. All right, everybody, we have been fed. We are fat and happy now, and now we are headed to the house to go ahead and get these put on. Kind of excited. Kind of want to see what y'all think too. Now again, I'm not selling my excuse me, my Belgians. I got Verdes too, so you know, I got wheel collection, right? My Belgians, I'm keeping those. I like the way they look on the car. This was just something that was purchased a while back and kind of put on the back shelf, and everything else happened. That's about the time I lost my job, so you know, everything else went stir crazy after that, and then you know, it just kind of out of sight, out of mind, right? So now they are here, they are mounted. I'm back on Firehawks. I love Firehawks. Like I said, there's not Nittos are nice, they look good, but you got to get yourself a set of Firehawks. You'll see what I'm talking about. The traction on them is so much better. You feel more confident when driving on them. It's the weirdest thing, and like I said, they're not like the most expensive tires, so you know, it is what it is with those things. But you know, Firehawk Indy 500s, I've always said that they were one of the better tires. I've gotten people to go switch from other tires to those tires. So you know, Firestone should have gave me a freaking check, as many people I switched over those wheels, so those tires themselves. So but anyway, we'll see you at the homestead when we're getting these off. All right, everybody, I am back in the crazy lights. I keep forgetting about these things. So now we are going to go ahead, get these taken off real quick, and then, not to spoil the surprise, put these on. 305s, 285s in the front. So yeah, give you a little sneak peek this way. Yeah. All right, guys. The good thing about having jacking rails, you can kind of shoot for the middle, and then you can do both sides at the same time. So if you don't have jacking rails, there's a reason to get them. Trying to work around this black line. All right, everybody, so I have made the transition. So the Belgians are now off. The VF10s are now sitting in my garage. So let's show you what replaced those now. Again, let me know what you really think. These are the GTD wheels, my friends, in the 20s. These are rotoforms, so they're not rotoforged, excuse me. They're not forged wheels, but they're stronger than the normal die cast. So yeah, this is what I'm running. They are 20 by 10s in the front, 20 by 11s in the rear. Again, I went with the Indy 500s. Listen to that baby purr right there. Sorry, got a little distracted. So again, 20 by 11s in the rear. Again, I went with the Indy 500s. I can only go a 305 3520 for the rear. I usually run a 315, so that's why why it has more of a little cup to it in the wheel, but it sits good. It sits really good. And then the 285s in the front, same what I was running before. And I will show y'all what the offset is and all that good stuff, because I know there's some techie people out there that kind of want to know what offset and this, that, and the other. So I'll get all that, put it up for you. But yeah, this is what they look like. Don't mind that tick, it's all good. Alright guys, I sat there and talked to myself for 10 minutes with nothing on. So, bonus little video here. I am going to show you how to program your TPS sensors. I did have these turned off through ForeScan before, but I turned them back on because I was going on a Mustang trip to Mustang Week, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, the TPS sensors were working correctly. So got that reverted back. So with everything from a 13, I believe, up till this date, the process is the same to do it. Some of the cars self-learn, I believe. I think if you leave it alone for a little while and drive it, it'll learn. But I'll show you how to do it with the remote. It's the same if you got a 14, 13, Brandon's car, it's the same process. One has a key, one has to push the start. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a look at that and show you how that's done. Alright guys, to program your TPS sensors, first of all, you need the right TPS sensors, so make sure you get those. And then second of all, you need this little remote right here. And I'll show you how to use that in a second. But the way that you go ahead and start the cycle, you hold the brake down, turn on your car, release the brake, turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on. With it down, you hit the brake again, release the brake, turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on. You'll hear it go chirp, and then you'll see up here, training is ready. I got so many things going on at one time, but that way it shows you that you're ready to train your wheels. So what you go do, it tells you which one to start off with. So it said start off with your right front. So, and now it's telling you this. I do this a lot. So now you go to your passenger front. And you see where the sensor is? You just kind of. Now you go to the back rear. And then the driver rear. And now it's all done. And now it says training complete. So that is just one little thing that they have out there for years, but I just want to show you it works in the S650 too. And now you can see that they are reading. There's a lot of air in this, so I'm probably going to let some of this out. I usually run between 32 and 35 in the winter, 32 in the summer, but like I said, I guess these are okay. I've been driving around on them, so they might have had some pressure built into them already. So yep, that is done. Sun is killing me right now. Who's to say that? But anyway, this is what the wheels look like. I do like them. I really do. It is a nice change. Like I said, I'm not getting rid of my Veridays. They're right here. I'm going to clean them up and store them for right now. But yeah, it's just a different look. Like I said, when the wheels came out, I thought they were interesting and put the special order in for them. Forgot about them, but hey, happy surprise, right? So here we go. We'll rock these for a little while. The fitment looks good after the car settled with the Magna-Ride. You gotta always let it settle with the Magna-Ride. If you look at it at first, it's like, well, it's kind of tall, but now we're good now. So let me clean up a little bit and we'll get back to it. All right, everyone, as the sun is setting here at the Miranda HQ, you see Wasp back there with her new shoes on. I think they look pretty darn good. What do y'all think about the new setup? I'm not getting rid of the Belgians that I have. I do like those still, and I'll probably swap back and forth with those. Maybe I'll let Brandon rock a little bit if he can get his suspension correct to run those. They're a little wider than what he has. They're 285s in the front, 315s in the rear. I don't think he'll have a problem with the rear, but the front, last time they were rubbing pretty hard on the RTRs. So maybe he's gotten that all squared away and he can rock those for a little while. But anyway, enough said with that. Let me give you one quick glance at it one more time. I will throw up some pictures I took down the road here, just of the view of the car. So we'll catch you on the next one.